Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, what
So-
show was she on?
Girl Meets World.
Was that like a million years ago?
No, that's Boy Meets World.
Oh,
This
that's
is-
right.
this
They
is
did the sequel.
The sequel, exactly. So I get it. She's trying to be a woman coming of age, and I'm not this teeny bopper because she's already recorded how many albums? 5 albums, and they were
a few.
Yeah, and they were the more kid ones, like the Miley Cyrus runs.
Really?
So now she's trying to distinguish herself, and I think that's what that is. I don't know that it's right, but
The topic for today?
we're already filming.
Oh, is that just going?
I've been filming.
Oh crap.
so everything everyone was saying and the 3 conversations that were going at the same time were see, I shouldn't have said anything.
You shouldn't have. You wouldn't get your best material.
Well, I thought I was getting it.
You have to bleep a lot of shit out though.
But that's a real conversation in a record store.
Yes.
Yeah.
5 conversations going on at one time.
The Sabrina Carpenter record's a good record, but I don't think it should be sold like that.
I agree.
Like you throw that poster in and it's just,
Like,
I don't. Maybe it's
But is it needed?
maybe it's age. I don't think it's needed. I think the record's good and it speaks for itself. But then when you pull out a fucking soft porn picture,
Right.
that clearly the way her ass is
none of
out,
these
that is
boy bands
That's
do that?
right. And
That's-
that's lingerie in my opinion.
I just,
pretty much.
I'm into looking at half-naked women all the time.
Right. Do you have the album still?
But, I don't know, man. I just,
The music should
As-
speak for itself.
100%. The artistry of what you do and who you are should speak for itself. Because all most people are going to remember is that, right?
That's right. Well, how many people do you
How am I
know
supposed to
were
work
calling
with this
in
shit? No way.
to get it just for that?
No, they were calling to get it for the autograph.
Oh, there's an
No,
autograph.
I didn't even know this was in there. Yeah, they want
Okay.
this.
Which is better. Like if this were the only
Great
photo
picture,
that was
man.
inside there.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, look, she's still in a sultry pose, but okay. Here's what I do like. She's in front of a whole thing of records. That part's cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah, but now that just says what? Barely SC with an X,
I don't even know. Yeah, I guess so.
right? It's Sabrina Carpenter SC. It looks like an M. Like if I had to look at that, I'd be like, I don't know if that's a real autograph of hers.
The machine did it. Auto pen, right?
Well, that's the other thing. It just looks really funny
know.
that you're sliding her butt in like backwards like that.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man.
But yeah, I think music.
Who
should-
am I to I'm not.
Well-
I'm not judging. I'm not.
It's a different era.
I'm
that's,
just-
that's for sure. With the internet and phones that take pictures.
Like, what if a dude artist? You don't see Bruno Mars going out there and fucking
Well-
showing his balls and his cock.
Yes, and you don't see a lot of those guys doing, topless, muscle-bound pictures and things like that.
No,
Of
the
course-
girls are throwing.
What about Mac Davis? Can we get Mac Davis down? What year is Mac Davis?
Mitchell, what year's this Mac Davis record?
It's pure sex, right?
I mean, he's not
Looks
full
in the
on.
70s. Looks
Turn
like
around.
In the 70s.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
Sex.
So this, in my opinion, is him selling sex the same way that Sabrina Carpenter is and Miley Cyrus.
Because women
and
back then
Taylor
would have
Momsen.
bought this. 1980 would have bought this, like, because he's fucking hot.
Because he's hot and he's shirtless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now people are buying the Sabrina Carpenter record because
she's
there's
hot.
a rumor of a poster of her ass in it.
Yeah. I mean, I want to buy all the Pretty Reckless albums for Naked Taylor Momsen on the inside,
Oh,
but
it bothers me.
But I don't like her music enough. I've listened to it and I'm like, yeah, I want it because of that, but I'm not just going to buy it if I don't like the music.
I'm glad that I heard the Sabrina Carpenter record
Yeah.
before I saw the poster.
Right,
What's
before
up,
you knew
dude?
any of that.
Why don't you talk on camera? Get on YouTube for a second.
Yeah. You
This is our
promote-
buddy from Immortal Rotting. This is her 65th record. Is that what we discussed this morning?
65th.
66th is coming out.
Oh.
Come in and grab one, man.
Yeah.
If you guys are doing mail order, I'll send one to you.
What's your name?
Yeah.
John.
These are
Brendan,
free.
Nice to meet you.
So, if you guys are buying something mail order, I'll put this in. Check them out. Immortal Rotting. It's fucking cool.
Now I know you hate to
don't
do,
listen.
do genres, but what kind of music is this?
It's death metal.
Definitely death metal.
Okay. All right.
There's no
That's, see,
ifs, ands,
that
or
is
buts.
helpful to me. He hates genres. He calls everything rock. And I'm
Full
like,
rock and roll.
I need to know. I need to know, is it glam metal, traditional metal, death metal?
Guitar based.
Well, guitar,
It's,
yeah.
it's
well,
heavy.
look,
It
you're,
kicks
wear,
ass.
you're wearing a Dio shirt, so
Could be anything.
it better be a guitar-based thing.
Sounds
Awesome,
changed.
cool.
Cool.
Death Doom Mafia.
6.
That should be a genre.
Right.
Death Doom
This is now a
Mafia.
Death
Kind
Doom
of is,
Mafia.
right?
Yeah, Death Doom actually is a.
Is it a subgenre?
Is this? Have you started this because you have 65 records out? Twisted Cane cover?
Yeah.
Yo,
Really?
death metal style?
Oh,
or-
nice.
Really?
CD exclusive.
See, now I was
CD exclusive, and
That's
you have
not
a
all I
Children
have
of the
to pay
Grave cover too.
royalties.
right. You don't have to pay them if it's on a CD.
If it's on like Spotify or something,
Yeah?
you do that. CDs, they don't know what's on there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. Not digitally. That's cool. I
Yeah.
love that song.
Call in and get one.
All right. Well,
All over the country. Check this shit out. Can we start? I think all the other ones are gone, maybe.
ACSSrecords@gmail.com. You can contact Anthony.
Or call the store and ask for Mitchell.
I gotta take off.
All right, brother. I'll see you
have a
soon.
good one.
Thanks for
Yeah,
dropping
for
these
stopping
off.
by. All right, so we go from Sabrina Carpenter showing her ass to some death metal, and now back to artists who promote themselves in a way that has nothing to do musically. Right? It's fucking crazy.
Because I don't want to take away from what makes anybody feel represents them, or what they feel they have, what they feel they used to need to be. I don't know if I said that right because it's in my
Yeah,
head.
I mean, if
jumbled,
she
but
feels
it's
that-
because I don't want to talk shit.
It's part of her personality.
Yeah, it's part of whatever.
I-
But do you
identity,
need that to be
right?
part of your personality?
No, but maybe she. Okay, apparently.
Here you
the
go, Mike.
Okay, maybe or not maybe. I've heard that the songs on there are, I don't know, they're describing it as a horny album. Parents are very upset because they know Sabrina Carpenter from before, and with their kids, and now apparently this album is a big shift. So maybe the image goes along with the lyrical style of what the album is. It's, like again, it's her coming into womanhood. It's her showing her sexuality.
Isn't there a tasteful way to do that? I mean, granted, the picture is tasteful in Playboy
Taylor's-
essence.
Taylor Swift, right? I mean, Taylor Swift sings about her relationships and things. That's all tasteful. She
Yeah.
doesn't show her ass. She puts great shots of herself on the albums, posters inside, all of that. And yet she wears leotards on stage, but they're not like so high cut and revealing. So
Yeah, it's just a different world. And
It is.
It's
a different
This
world.
is the way it is, and that's okay.
What I find interesting.
I don't have
though,
to like it or
right,
agree with it.
is that both you and I love seeing naked girls and sexy pics and all this sort of stuff, and yet at the same time this bothers us.
I don't want it in my music. I want the person's soul to speak. I want that to be the representation.
Yeah, well, it's the same way as when people describe all-female bands as all-female bands. It's the first thing that is said. Instead of "this is great music, you should check it out," they go, "This is an all-female rock band." And it's like, well, somehow that's different. And I know for a bunch of guys listening to music, an all-female rock band is something worth checking out. Right?
Yeah.
Meaning because we're into chicks and that's what we like, and I get that. But at a certain point, like now, like back in the 90s, yeah, that was a big deal. There wasn't a lot of that.
I never liked the band because it had girls in it. I don't like L7 because they're women. I like L7 because they fucking rock. They kick ass.
Yeah.
Just so happens to be for women.
It was a novelty, though. I know at that time.
I'm against novelties, which is also why.
No.
See, but
yeah,
you're right. Novelty is the right word.
Well,
but that's also why I'm
it
against
wasn't.
genres.
But luckily, it wasn't promoted as a novelty. L7 and I don't know. They started on Sub Pop, I think, before Reprise.
Epitaph.
Okay.
Sub Pop, and then Slash.
That's it. I knew you'd know it. That's right. 'Cause we've done a whole L7 collection of Anthony Coviello, of which people still tune in for. I still get comments from people
On the L7?
Yeah, on the
Good.
L7 stuff.
You should listen to L7.
Yeah.
Fucking blow your top.
But at the time, I remember not reading and not seeing anything about the fact that they were all female. What I do remember is when, and I don't remember which one, pulled the tampon out on stage.
Oh, it was Danita.
And threw it. Yeah, exactly.
Funny as anything. It was awesome.
And it's still talked about today.
And it should be, because that was awesome.
I know. Or Courtney Love, not an all-female group, on stage, but she'd always pull her tits out. Long before whoever the current girl would do
the tits thing started after the death.
Was that
after
after
94, yeah, it wasn't a thing that was
Okay.
a thing. It was an accident. I think she was stage diving and her top got ripped off and she
yeah.
got put back to the stage and she was just like, "Holy shit, my tits are out." So I don't think it was I don't think she
Yeah.
purposely went, "Hey,
I don't know.
everybody, look at my boobs."
After that, though, she just did it at every show. And I know that because I saw her 3 times.
And you saw the boobies 3 times?
Every time. Yeah.
Sound exchange. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Sex sells. I mean, that's the bottom line.
sex sells when I want sex.
Right.
I don't want the same. I don't want it.
But you're not looking for sex when you're looking for music.
Yeah.
I mean-
and I guess the sex is going to sell to the people that aren't looking for music. They don't know what they're looking for. They're just looking for sex. So maybe
The
Matt
the
Davis.
debut Slaughter album cover.
Great
Stick it to
album
you.
cover.
Yes. And as a 13-year-old boy at the time, now I loved the music. I was going in to buy it for Up All Night, Fly to the Angels.
And I never knew the album cover. I went to
But-
buy the Slaughter record
Yes.
because I heard the song.
Correct.
And you're like, wow! It was
And
just an added bonus.
It
What's
was
up,
an,
brother?
it was an added bonus, but it was something that made me say, I want this album today because I could only afford one
Yeah.
over another one, and I don't remember what I was vying for at the time, but I do remember going, I like this album cover more,
the
and
one.
I'm buying that one. So, I guess if it still would work that way, that sort of innocently, as
Yeah.
I like this album cover better than the other album cover, but I'm here for the music. That would be great. And I just don't think, unfortunately, today with the internet, like that poster, that's all over the internet now. Like I was saying, oh yeah, maybe I'll buy this album just to get the poster inside it, kind of thing. I don't need to. Google it. It's there. You can save it. You got a digital copy of it, whatever, right? As soon as it's released, it's out. It's not like back in the day. Inserts, right? You had to get the David Lee Roth. There you go. David Lee Roth poster inside. What? Fair warning.
No, Women and Children.
Women and
first.
children. I always get that rock. Shirtless.
Most
shot of it.
horrible poster.
Oh, I thought you loved it.
I love it
Okay.
because it's David Lee Roth chained to a fence or tied to a
Yes.
fence in a very striking
Now-
pose with leather pants and no shirt on.
Wasn't that for all the girl fans though? That could not have been for guy fans.
No,
Yet it was.
because I'm not hanging it up. I
Right.
would hang it up on my wall.
because it was still David Lee Roth.
It was David Lee Roth.
So like there.
And I'm into doing anything to piss off the homophobes, so I want that on my wall.
that's why we got-
I want all those people to
we got
come in
Matt
and say, "What's
Davis.
wrong with
I'm
you?"
just
I would say,
saying.
"What's wrong with you?"
Yeah, you got to remove the no returns on vinyl because it's covering them
Covering
up.
the nipple.
Yeah, we got to free the nipple.
Only man nipple.
Only man nipple we can free.
Like you can't have man ass out, but you can have lady ass. You can't have lady nipple. You can have man nipple. Nipple.
That-
Nipple and whipple.
You know, that's funny. It is kind of true. The difference between man ass and girl ass.
Right?
Right?
Nobody's gonna buy my record if I put a picture of my ass in it.
You could. That would be. Oh, that's what you should do.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
What about
who's
the
it?
Herbie Man?
Who is Herbie Man? And I loved it. Push is die cut out of it.
Yeah, because there's people having sex underneath it.
He's. Is it really?
Yeah.
Now we gotta check it out. Is he? Oh my God! He's like completely naked on the backside, and you're right. Yeah,
He's fully jazz.
he's full. Yeah,
Why
he's
would you put
he's,
jazz
he's
flautist?
using his flute, right? What,
I mean, maybe
what's that,
Herbie
that
Man's
movie
just
that talks about the girl who used her flute?
Oh,
because Herbie Man's out of his fucking mind.
Apple Pie or something?
American Pie?
American Pie, whatever it's
At
called.
band camp.
Band camp, that's right. I cannot see a flute anymore without thinking that. One time at band camp? I don't know, man. So it's, I don't know. There's stuff like that. There's Mac Davis. There are a lot of shirtless guys inside album covers and stuff like that, and then girls showing
Well,
their
some
butt.
of the girls would flock to the Chili Peppers because they never had shirts on.
That's right, and they had the album cover.
And they still
with,
don't have shirts
with their
on.
dicks out and socks on it. But see, that turned me off. I never wanted to buy that because of that. I was just like, I'm a dude. I'm not into that. Why are you showing me?
But you'll buy the chick thing.
yes, yes.
See, I gravitated towards buying the naked dude things. I knew it pissed people off and bothered
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Well, and I know there was a guy in here the other day that was talking about who said he still bought it even though he didn't like it.
Which
I don't know. There was one of the customers that had come in here was talking about Chili Pepper stuff with you, and talking about that album cover. But anyways, the point is,
I
was
was the Abbey Road EP with the
I was
socks on
always
the cockles.
surprised.
That was funny.
Was it?
I don't know. That was funny.
It
I
wasn't.
found that
oh,
humorous.
Okay, and it
I
probably
didn't
was.
find it sexual.
It probably was meant to be funny, not anything else. I looked at it and just thought, I don't want to look at the fucking pubes,
I did.
Yeah.
In a non-sexual way.
way,
I didn't care.
yeah.
I was like, this is freaking incredible. But yet, there's pubes on that Black Rose record, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So to me, a pube is a pube is a pube.
Yes, but I want to look at these pubes, and that's just my orientation.
Yeah.
So it was sort of like, and when I bought this, I didn't buy this because of the album.
Bought it
cover,
because it was a Black Rose.
because it was
Added
Black
bonus.
Rose. And it was coming out 2 weeks early on vinyl before for
There were-
CD.
we
but-
also didn't have really major outlets. And
For
we had
this.
limited
Very-
money to buy magazines or to find out. That
Or
picture
video.
wasn't strewn across the internet before it was released.
That's
We
right.
went. The new Black Rose album is out on X date. I was at the
Right.
record store. There's America. Holy shit! Look at this
Look at
cover.
this, and I thought it was absolutely perfect.
Yes,
Just
probably why I love Bush. And the Chili Peppers.
yes, this album here. So,
But I mean, we can say that's over sexual.
it is completely okay.
But that fits the artistry of what they're saying. The
It was.
album art,
And
it's
it's
part of the.
It's not the band. This is a photo from a Hustler magazine.
Yeah, they're not selling like, hey,
Themselves.
look at my pubes, buy my
Yes.
record.
Also, the previous album had a girl with Bush on it, spread eagle, right? The backside or the inside.
No,
Yeah. Or
of the Crows,
yes. Southern Harmony Musical Companion. Open it up.
there's no naked lady in there.
Yes, there is. Absolutely.
No.
Yes. Grab
No
the
way.
grab the CD.
He knows his naked lady.
Yes.
He does know his naked ladies.
What does that say about me?
That you love naked ladies.
True.
Southern Harmony and Musical Companion. Now this
Okay.
is the Digi.
Okay, fine. Open it up. Keep going. Okay, where's the booklet then? There you go. Right there.
Oh, I forgot about that. But
Yeah.
see,
Look
it's
that-
so minute.
It is in
Like
this.
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Never even noticed.
But I looked at that and I
Looking at it, I'm like, oh yeah.
so for
But
me,
it's not something I gravitate to the record for, right?
no, but it was there. It still blew my mind that was on the inside. So when they did this for Amorica, the follow up, and I just said, well, they're just continuing the pubes. They got Bush in there. They got Bush here. I was really bummed when it didn't turn up on the next album.
I never even
I wanted
thought
to-
about them bushing their way through their records.
But the bottom line is, that's not Chris or Rich Robinson. Neither is this. They're not selling themselves. It was, art or just part of the packaging, that kind of stuff.
Thing is, as an artist, do what you have to do what
Yeah.
you feel you have to do. But I want to talk to you in 30 years, and I want to hear you say, yes, I did the right thing, or oh shit, I should have maybe.
I really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I don't know. You think any of these artists go back and think they shouldn't have had these album covers? You think the
No.
You think the Scorpions regret having put the
No, they don't give a shit.
prepubescent teen girl on there
Because it was
Virgin Killer?
representative of
the time of the era?
the era, the artistry at the time. I don't
Yeah.
think they put it on there to have a naked woman on there.
Well, they
They didn't put that on there to have a naked or whatever, that on there.
there.
It was just, it was the art. Sometimes a picture jumps out and you say, holy shit,
Shit,
this
that's
is the
it.
this is the one.
Right.
This is the cover.
right.
Because trying to find artwork for an album sucks.
See, I looked at this, and because of the American flag and the Amorica, I thought it just was like more America, but it could mean what you described it to me as more love, a more.
No. It's the gluttonous fucking pigs we are.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I mean. But
Yes.
somebody else. Oh, okay. So right. So the Doobie Brothers.
Now you're also talking the 70s, and there's probably a bunch of guys smoking pot saying, "Yo, we got a bunch of naked chicks."
Jimi Hendrix album, right? It's all out. It's
Yeah.
all over there. So we're just misproving our point here.
100%.
Because it's all over the place in rock
is.
music. And as I keep saying, sex sells.
Jimmy didn't want that cover.
Yeah, but those kind of covers, those sort of things, your fan base is mostly male. And you put that in there, and maybe you're going to sell a few extra copies. It was like Steven Tyler and Aerosmith always said, if you put the F word in a few times, you're going to sell a few more copies of. So he'd always do the F bomb. That was a big deal because of the PMRC and all that. So put the F bomb in, put some sex in it, and you're going to, maybe have a bigger hit on your hands.
What about this now?
Oh, that's got a
we got-
penis on it.
Yeah, but you have to open it.
Oh, well, that doesn't help me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm closed-minded because in this where I've never done things that way or
Right.
bought things for that.
Right.
So I just can't, won't, not willing to get a grip or try to really wrap my head around why these people
do it. Yeah.
And
And
my
we-
bottom line is
Okay.
do what you feel you have to do.
When an artist maybe doesn't have the talent, who made
They have the
records.
fucking talent. That's the problem.
That's the thing. That's what I'm
There's
saying.
talent there.
They have the talent, but I can understand when it's like the Playboy model turned singer or the actress turned singer. And I'm talking about back in the day when it would just be, Pamela Anderson recorded, Paris Hilton, made her albums and stuff
Paris
like that.
Hilton's new single is pretty poppy and
Is it?
good.
I haven't.
Clever.
Yeah, but if you go back and listen to her first album that she made, in my opinion, it's just not very good. Not for pop, not for whatever it is. So, if they use sex to help sell that, I get it. It's going to push it. She's popular for being popular, not for anything else necessarily. And if they can market
I'd rather
it,
be nobody and have one person understand the art
right.
and the beauty of life
Right.
than a million people,
But you're making art, and some of these people are just doing it as another avenue. It's Paris
which
Hilton
immediately
was
takes
not
away
a-
from it. So
Not a singer, she starts off as a reality TV star who moves into doing other things, clothing, makeup and whatnot,
Singing.
and then singing. Right, that's what I mean. So it's just some of these artists, some of these people, who are out there, what do you call personalities, right, are trying a new avenue. And I suppose in a way, Sabrina Carpenter, actress, pop star, what else, right? Some of these people do that. LL Cool J, rapper turned TV. Ice-T, rapper turned TV turned heavy metal, right? Trying different avenues. They're not selling sex, I'm saying. I'm just,
yeah, no,
It-
always try different. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's 2024.
It's-
Everybody,
it's different avenues.
Remember, look at commercials. Our commercials are littered with celebrities.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s and 90s, you had no celebrities in commercials, and if you did, you were a sellout.
and I'm trying to think who is the recent pop artist who made an OnlyFans account. Apparently not showing any nudity.
Bad Baby.
No, not a guy. It was a girl.
No, it was a girl. Bad Baby.
No, there's a different one because I don't know who Bad Baby is, but it was someone that I thought, oh, I'd be really interested in this, and it was all about getting updates and special inside stuff about the making of her album up to the release of her album.
Mitchell, did Bad Baby do
It
nudity,
was-
or was
no,
Bad
no,
Baby
no.
just?
No,
rapper. She got famous on the
Izzy.
Dr. Phil show.
Who's the Izzy? The rapper that's named Izzy. Yeah, the
Izzy Stradlin?
Australian.
No.
Iggy Azalea.
Iggy, sorry.
So
Iggy
I mean, if people
Azalea.
are making OnlyFans,
I could be
accounts,
wrong, but I think she's the
It's,
one that did
you know,
it.
if you have an OnlyFans account,
Right.
it's a way for you to promote your artistry and your music.
Right.
Who gives a shit? Because nobody said OnlyFans has to be
Has
about
to-
sex.
Correct.
OnlyFans didn't start off as sex, right? It was a
Oh,
whole
what
other
was it?
thing.
It didn't?
I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
Right.
Because there's a lot of things
But
on
that's what
OnlyFans that are non-sexual.
Correct.
It's another way. I thought it was another way for people to get
That's-
things out there, and then it became, holy shit,
Yeah.
we can fuck on here.
Right, exactly. So, well, there you go. There's another one. I mean, if it started out as something else and then it got sexualized, and that's what people now know it as, and then I know they're trying to bring it back to say, hey, big artists, come over here and do this because this is really meant to be much more
It's
than
also
just that.
2024. Sex should be
Yeah.
free. You should be able to fucking,
Do whatever you want.
in a non-pollutant way,
Right.
pull your balls out, show your ass. Who gives a shit? They've been doing it overseas for years because they're not as stupid as us over there.
As
They're
tight
not
ass,
as,
yeah.
or maybe our government just doesn't trust us as much as their government trusts them.
Right.
And maybe there's a reason for that. Either way,
Yeah.
who gives a shit? Do what you're gonna do, but don't call yourself an artist. If the only thing
if
you
that-
can do is sell your ass.
Right.
Maybe.
All right. All right, guys, let us know your thoughts on artists using sex to sell, whether it be Jimi Hendrix and some of these other artists from the 70s who put naked women on or inside their album covers versus pop artist princesses today doing it. I mean, I guess it's really no different. But
I would show my ass if it gave me like $1 million. If like I
Right.
sold 1 million records, I'd probably show it.
Yeah,
I'd probably
I
show
think
my
I
ass.
probably
No, I
would.
probably wouldn't.
Who knows?
I don't know.
All right,
Catch
Everett.
me on the right day.
Yeah, that's right. Catch us on the right day. All right. See you guys.